Welcome to New Lenox's 36th William A. Athans Loyalty Day Parade. We are starting a little bit late because we had some technical difficulties, for which we apologize. But I'd like to welcome Jim Pitcairn back. Hi, Jim.
Hi there, how are you, Nancy? Another year, huh?
Exactly. The rain's held off, and here we are. We've had the VFW and the American Legion in New Lenox. Now we have other towns that are coming through. This is the ladies and the men's auxiliaries. I wanted to take an opportunity to let people know that if you're looking for a banquet hall in town, these are one of the places to go to. They have great banquet halls, and a lot of the local community organizations do use them. They each have weekly raffles or bingo or karaoke. Check out their websites and make sure that you are going over to contribute to the veterans that are a part of these organizations. They do provide services to veterans, especially those who are disabled. I know one of them has somebody come in once a month and help them out because, they've given our lives for us. The very least we can do is offer services to have them, allow them to have a good quality of life. Submarine veterans, so glad you're with us today. This is the Chicago base. Los Angeles clack.
Here we go, Nancy. 36th annual William A. Athans Parade.
Exactly.
36 years ago. That's a while.
I know. And Congress actually passed a resolution in 1958 that the first Sunday in May would be Loyalty Day, and I'll bet we're one of the few communities that celebrate that. Here comes our first band from the Liberty Junior High Marching Band.
Large band, sizable number of kids there.
Exactly, especially for one junior high. Now that is the fire truck, which is no surprise to anybody.
That's their latest.
It's right. You're on the Fire Foundation board, aren't you?
I am on the Fire Commission.
Oh, excuse me.
But I do a lot for the Fire Foundation also. We have our Beefarama. That's part of the Park District summer program there.
Proud American Days?
Proud American Days. And the Fire Foundation does a lot financially to help support the fire department with the various things that they do.
That's great. And now we have the CERT team with the yellow and the green balloons coming up. It's so impressive how many people volunteer for this group. Headed by Dan Martin, our public safety chief.
What a great job they do too. New Lenox is one of the few villages in the country that has an active CERT program that does as well as what we do. The dogs.
Hey, Dan. Hi. Thank you.
Frankfurt Tower Ladder.
Oh, okay. Are they volunteer volunteer, Jim, or are they
No,
paid?
they're full paid.
They are, okay.
Everybody in the area now is full paid.
Okay. And with us is the
There's
Manhattan.
Manhattan.
And New Lenox Emergency Services.
They do a great job too, don't they?
And you do see them out and about town.
All over.
Yes.
That program has really developed over the years. A lot of volunteers.
Well, and it's not only volunteers, but with a growing community, with more housing starts and more businesses, that's one of the reasons why we're building that new police building in the Commons. A lot of people don't know what that is, but in a growing community, you need more policemen. And you read in the Patch and in different newspapers where there's more crime because there's more business. Now, luckily, our crime rate's very low, but we're courting for those additional citizens to bring more rooftops and bring more businesses, primarily because that's what we want our citizens to spend their money in New Lenox. And we do have some politicians coming up. Paul Koppus is running for the sheriff. Not Paul, excuse me. Wrong Koppus, Ken. It was Paul Koppus.
His cousin Ken.
Cousin, yes, thank you. It's just one way to get the word out, is to be in New Lenox's Loyalty Day Parade.
Right. And there he is.
Yes. Thank you for coming.
How are we doing today? Ken Kopus.
Yes.
Good to see you guys.
Glad you're here.
Thanks.
Ken,
It's
my
great to be
pleasure.
here. Turned out to be a great day.
It did.
Good.
Barb.
The rain stopped. Channel 6 people were saying the theme for today's parade is it's raining on our parade. But
Luckily, it stopped.
it stopped.
There's Paul.
There's the sheriff.
And now we have Margaret McDermott, who successfully won in the primary for the state representative spot for retiring Renee Kozel. Hi, Margot. Thank you for being here.
She brought her elephant with her today.
She did. Not easy being in the state
That
house.
guy.
Oh, here comes another marching band.
Martino. New Lenox is proud to have two junior highs, one Liberty and the other Martino.
Absolutely.
Great schools. Flag girls are part of any marching band today. And right behind them, Lincoln Way Central, Air Force Junior ROTC.
Yes. Which they're keeping, correct?
Right,
That's great.
right. Great program.
It is. There's just so much unpredictability, and you just can't count on the state to bring in those needed dollars, and it's tough.
Yeah, it's been that way for 5-6 years now. It doesn't seem to get any better.
And here are the New Lenox Police Cadets. You'll see them at the concerts with their uniforms on. They always have volunteer cadets every year, which is great.
It's a good program.
It is. We have our public works truck on.
Still
Coming
got the
up?
snowplow on.
Yeah, I wish they'd take that off, but you never know.
You think they're pessimistic?
They're prepared. How's that? Just think of how many more hours they put in this year.
Oh,
Boy,
golly,
boy.
yeah. Hey, what a great job they did keeping the streets
They did.
clean.
We got a lot of compliments.
Well,
There's the mayor. We
Yeah.
know him. Man, his bag's almost empty.
Oh, yeah.
Here's my crew. You're good?
Mayor Baldeman, how are you today, sir?
Jimmy, how are you? Nancy, how are
Good
you?
to see you.
Boy, the sun came out just in time.
Yes, it did.
Everybody looks good. Nice to see
We
you.
got
I always
rain.
get yelled at for not keeping up. So
Yeah.
get out there.
His luck with the rain today is as good as it is for concerts, you know?
We got rained on during warm-up,
Pretty empty.
Oh, yeah.
but hey, it stopped
That's right. We'll take it.
for the parade.
And now we have the Old Plank Trail Community Bank. Yes, please wave. Another building in the Commons area with the new police department and the library.
Beautiful bank.
And, yeah, Trinity Services as well.
And you have banks in Frankfurt and Mokina, and they're all three beautiful banks.
Yes, absolutely. And they very community service minded. I think it's the last 3 years the Old Plank Trail Bank in New Lenox has given the food bank a check for $10,000.
That's great.
Isn't it?
That's great.
In their 5K, they had people bring food donations, so it's just very community service minded. And as our community grows, we'll just have more people contribute to those causes, which is great. Try to see who this is coming up on our screen. Is it the Knights of Columbus? Oh, their flag is up and they probably don't realize it. Because I'll bet it's the Girl Scouts. There it is, yeah. It's the Knights of Columbus.
Knights of Columbus.
They had an apron on the side that had blown up. We couldn't blown up to the side. We couldn't see it, but we got the Girl Scouts coming here next from New Lenox and Manhattan. You know, as a village, we're so proud to bring the new development on Route 30 by Walmart. We have hope that TJ Maxx and Ross and Petco are open in time for school to start. Not that that matters with pets, but it does matter to the other stores. Welcome from Naperville. Here's the Girl Scouts.
Yep. All decked out in their red, white, and blue there,
That's right.
bandanas.
Yes.
Oh, check this one here with the stars on her glasses.
They're from New Lenox.
More Girl Scouts.
Yeah. Look at that banner. Wow, that is really big. They spent a lot of time on that. Troop 706. You know, how many years have we done this parade together? There's always lots of Girl Scouts.
Girl
in it.
Scouts, Boy
Boy
Scouts,
Scouts.
Cub Scouts. And the kids love it, don't they?
Yes. Good parent organizations, that's for sure. They're not run without volunteer parents. Girl Scout Troop 380. Right in there they go.
And all those handprints on there.
Yes.
Everybody got a chance to dip their hand in paint. Girls, how are you?
And then Troop 549. That's the red truck.
Yeah, that truck's all decked out. And look what's in the back there, Nancy. All those little kids.
Yep, and everyone's name is on the side on a plate. That's
Yep.
so cute.
And the moms are walking. The kids are riding.
This is one near and dear to your heart, right?
Lincoln Way Central Marching Knights, yes.
many years were you at Lincoln Way, Jim?
33.
Oh, my.
You can't have a band without a band, and there it is. Every Lincoln Way band has something to transport their instruments in.
And we have the new Lenox New Life Church Gems coming up. New Life is on Route 30. Girls Everywhere Meeting is the gem, the savior. Awesome.
Glad to see the churches involved in the parade.
Yes. And now they have their cadets. Very cool. As you said earlier, we're never lacking for scouts.
Nope. And you know, that's a lifelong memory for them too.
Yes.
No matter how old they are, they're going to remember marching in the Lenox's only parade.
Absolutely. We have a nice big truck for the Cub Scout Troop 94. Fun with a purpose for boys in grades 1 through 5.
And they ride and Mom and Dad walk.
There's a lot of kids on that truck.
How about the Willam?
Cub Scout Pack 6.
Joe Stamborski is the leader. With the truck and the trailer leader, it was Dave Nichols.
Pack 6 has been around for 45 years. So, and I'm sure some of those leaders were part of that group when they were kids at this age.
It's a long commitment. Scouting is so humanitarian. Thank you. Great, thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you. That is Boy Scout Troop 12 in that Army Jeep. And now we have the Mustangs.
The Mustangs.
50th year. Wow.
And of course, we all know who started that, Nancy.
Yes.
Papa Schaefer.
Yeah, my previous MC. He did it long before I did.
Great guy.
So when you
His kids have kept it going. 50 years of tradition. It's not only football, it's cheerleading.
It is.
Great coaches group.
They had a waiting list too for a long
And
time. There's Bob.
Bobby Schaefer.
And Lynn
And Lynn.
Pilarski.
Lynn Pilarski, that's right.
We'll have to see who this is.
That's
It's
New
still the
Lenox
Mustang.
Mustangs.
Okay, still the Mustangs.
And there's,
Oh, there's Mom. There's
Mama Schaefer.
Hi, Granny. Thank you. Gosh, she went to every game.
Yes, you always see her there, don't you?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yeah, Ron Schaefer had a dream, and it certainly came true for
Yes,
so.
it did. And boy, he worked it too, didn't he?
He did. He was
50 years. Can you imagine 50 years ago in the Lenox, there weren't that many people here.
No, there weren't.
I was here,
I wasn't.
and I want to say when I first moved into town, 52, 53 years ago, about 2,500 in the village of New Lenox.
Wow. Well, this is the Ashland Propane truck, and it's Mr. Pilarski that's driving it.
Okay. There it is.
This is from the New Lenox Car Club. A model 1931 Ford A. Driven by Tom Darnell. New Lenox Cruise Night. AJ's Hot Dogs and Heroes on Sundays from 6 to 9 p.m. Check out AJ's.
And right behind them, another Ford Mustang 2008 GT California Special. Nice car.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Nancy, coming into view, another Lincoln Way High School band. The Marching Warriors from Lincoln Way West.
Yes.
Black and orange. Band is such a commitment at any high school. Well, it's 12 months out of the year.
Mm-hmm. So many parents, too.
Great supporters. Any band booster group associated with a high school is a great support for them.
I wonder if this is the Parker Road Bible Church. I think it is. Welcome from Parker Road.
New Lenox Township Transportation. Hi there.
You need a ride, give a call. 815-485-6431, or you can find it on the township's website.
Here comes their bus.
This is who picks you up.
That's right. That or a van. And the bus has got people on it.
It's a great service. And now we have Tiger Quans coming in to view.
Taekwondo.
Mm-hmm.
I have a grandson involved in that. Loves the program.
Just another outlet for kids to have, you know, scouting, band, martial arts, Park District. And they're going to do their annual demonstration from the looks of it. They are very focused. Nice
Okay.
job.
We will bow back to them.
Well, you know, you hear kids being bullied these days, and, you know, it's sad, but yet those kids probably have a lot more confidence when they're encountered with that kind of a situation.
Oh, sure.
Ooh, Tiger Quan Kicks at Mokina, New Lenox, and Lamont. Go to tigerquankicks.com for more information on how your child can get involved. And this says, welcome home.
Salute to our veterans.
Oh, it's the Park District, of course. Parks make life better. Yes, they do.
They have very extensive programs, don't they?
They do. And very nice parks. And
I was looking at the brochure that came in the mail here a week or two ago. Just about anything you'd ever want to do.
yes. Here's the Elwood Masonic Lodge, number 919. Welcome to New Lenox. And the yellow car coming on your screen is the maids. If you are ready for some help with spring cleaning, please feel free to look them up. We're glad to have our businesses as well as our community organizations in our parade. And for those who don't know, it's really not a selection process. What you just need to do is register. You know, the more the merrier. Today we have 77 different organizations that are marching in the parade. And they're out here as much for community spirit as they are to honor our veterans. And this, I would bet, is Philip Chevrolet, the Happy Bettenhausen car, who has been in our parade for many, many years. At least as long as I've been behind the mic.
That's all decked out there.
Comes north.
Lincoln Way North High School. Nice sized band. And the Phoenix band truck.
All four Lincoln Way high schools have walking tracks, they have fitness rooms, they have pools. And they really are open to the public as long as it's during their timetable, because obviously they can't be open 24/7.
And they run in connection with that with the Park District on a lot of programs also using the same facilities.
They do like learn to swim or swim aerobics. And this is Expert Plumbing, another New Lenox business that's coming up. That's an interesting truck, Jim.
Yeah, that's an old timer.
And now we have Lincoln Way Hockey coming up on the screen. This is the season for hockey.
Yes, it is. The Blackhawks are probably on as we talk.
Yes, that's right. I think it started at 2 o'clock.
Yes. Well, that's cheating.
Thank you.
When you're on rollerblades there.
Hockey players, hockey moms, hockey dads. When Ron Shaper emceed the parade, his grandsons were up there, but they've grown up, and he's gone on to a much better place.
Right.
Great to see you. Go for it.
This New Lenox Girls Softball Association.
Empire Tire Company.
Oh, okay. That must be the sponsored team.
Girls Softball Association. Look at all the girls.
Exactly. And all the teams that have businesses that sponsored the team.
Another great program.
Absolutely.
Oh, look at all Mom and Dad behind them.
Dad gave up his hockey game. He's got his Blackhawks jersey on.
Maybe he's taping it.
Thank you.
Huh? Yeah, he's taping it.
Here's the Power League. Power Baseball League, right behind the Girls Softball Association. This is more of a traveling team. They've been around for a few years, though.
All lined up for the camera there.
And here's the McDonald's group. We have 2 McDonald's in New Lenox, one on Route 30 and one on Laraway Road.
New Lenox Girls Softball Association.
Softball. See, they couldn't fit them all on the one float. Here's the carryover. Same thing here. They've had a cold start to the season, haven't they, Jim?
Yes, I bet practice. They've probably been rained on a few times and canceled. I can't wait for summer to get her.
And here's East on the screen coming up.
Look at the East Griffins.
Bert Johnson is the band director.
Nice to have all 4 Lincoln Way bands in the New Lenox Parade.
It is, very much so. And they're here every year.
Well, and I'm sure that's appreciated by New Lenox and all 4 probably in the other communities also.
Yes.
They came prepared. They got the rain slickers
They do.
on.
I was noticing that too. I don't remember the others having that.
No.
Each Lincoln Way band plays a patriotic song to honor our veterans. We appreciate that. Now we have Relay for Life,
American Cancer Society.
which is this summer. It is the same night as one of our triple play concerts, and we are going to, or the mayor, I should say, is arranging for a shuttle bus to go between the concert and Relay for Life.
That's great.
Concert tickets go on sale tomorrow, May 5th. And now the library is coming up. They just had their Spring Arts Festival last night. In the winter, they had a miniature golf. So they're thinking of different ways to bring the community together. If you look on their website, they have book clubs, they have classes.
That's Kate, their director,
Yes,
holding the banner.
exactly. People in the library are always so helpful.
Friends of the library there.
There's two of their library board members,
Oh,
Ed Tatro and Michelle Monbrod. Oh, there's two more. Linda and Lou.
oh yeah.
Here comes Harris Bank. I noticed the lion.
Yeah, how could you not notice the lion?
Hubert.
There he is.
And I think that's the end of the parade, Jim.
It's getting there. I don't see anything after the bus.
All right, Nolan, we have to meet up for everybody.
Hey, Mr. Hubert.
This is the end of the 36th annual parade. We would like to thank you all. We'd all like to thank you for joining us. Jim, thank you so much for emceeing with me.
Well, Nancy, my pleasure every year.
It's just a joy to be able to share in all of the people who come out and honor our veterans.
And it didn't rain on us.
Stay tuned and thank you for joining Channel 6.
Oh my God.